It is a first in California history. The state is making moves to essentially take over LA County's juvenile justice system.
This comes after years of troubles over how it's operated, including allegations of drug abuse, even coordinated fights among the detainees.
Fox 11's Gina Silva starts us off. She's live in downtown LA. Gina.
Well, I can tell you that Bonta did not hold back. He said the juvenile system has been a failure, and waiting on the current department to fix it is no longer an option.
For the first time in the history of California DOJ, we're asking a court to place a public institution, in this case Los Angeles County's juvenile hall system, into receivership.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta says he's had enough. He's taken control away from the LA County Probation Department, saying kids in its juvenile halls are in danger, and the system has completely failed them.
Here's what's happening. In just a 6-month period, 69 youth-on-youth fights were allowed or facilitated by probation staff, impacting 143 young victims. Multiple youth at Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall have overdosed, even after the court ordered stronger contraband controls.
My client was subjected to those narcotics and suffered almost fatal overdose.
Attorney Dominic Westmoreland represents 2 juvenile clients, one who he says nearly died from a drug overdose.
There were drones that were flying in narcotics into the facility, in which we believe may have been coordinated by some of the staff members at Los Padrinos in order to distribute those narcotics amongst the juveniles in order to make a profit.
His other client says he was forced to take part in the so-called Gladiator fights at Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall in Downey, allegedly orchestrated by probation officers and staff.
Fighting for entertainment, a very arcane way of entertainment for some of these guards who were hosting these fights, sometimes outside of the view of cameras and in obscure areas on the facility. That included forcing them to fight in closet rooms.
These are not isolated incidents. These are systemic failures. Failures that put lives at risk and violate the fundamental rights of youth in custody.
Bonta's plan is to hand over full control of the LA County Juvenile Hall system to an independent receiver, someone with the power to hire, fire, set policy, and run day-to-day operations.
Hopefully with the Attorney General's involvement now, there will be some justice for these minors who have been forced to participate in these gladiator fights, as well as suffered other abuses.
The LA County Probation Department issued a statement that says, in part, our hope is that a receivership structure, should it be approved, be used as a collaborative tool to help remove obstacles, not as an isolating mechanism that sidelines the people and systems committed to improvements and reform. So on the one hand, they did agree with Bonta regarding some of the failures, but they don't want the complete power to be stripped away from the probation department. Of course, a judge will have the final decision, and that will be, a court hearing has been scheduled for August 15th.